Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight is the 115-pound weight class in our women's division. Fighting out of the red corner, from Dumb Dragons, hailing from Ritter, Louisiana, Rosa, the Ice Cold Sparling. Our opponent in the blue corner, from Performance Evolution, hailing from Lake Charles, Louisiana, Devaney, Clayton. Your referee for this fight, Byron Godin.
So next up, we got Rachel Sparling. She's fighting Devaney Clayton out of PE. Both girls seem in great shape. I'm a huge fan of girls fighting. The aggressor is definitely Rachel Sparling, but Devaney Clayton is getting a takedown, and she takes her all the way down into half guard. Rachel Sparling actually is a veterinarian student at Lincoln Memorial University. That's awesome. She's also a volunteer for the Louisiana Boxer Rescue Canine Group. But she's having all that she can handle tonight with Declan Clayton out of PE Strong and Josh Quayhagen's crew. She's locking up a good triangle guard here, and she's working on using her ground game to minimize damage and look for submissions and maybe sweeps. One great thing about this fight is both girls are beautiful. Doesn't always happen, you know. I love everyone, but it doesn't always happen. Easy on the eyes. But both girls at the amateur level, very, very talented, very skilled, good knowledge of the game. We don't see that all the time with guys, you know. Guys kind of get in here and brawl a lot. But with girls, we see a lot more technique because they're forced to. You know, they don't have a lot of the athletic prowess to rely on, and they have to rely on technique. And that's why I'm a fan of women's fighting. They don't have athleticism and natural strength to rely on. And these girls are showing great examples of that tonight. Devaney Clayton's not doing a lot from the top in the guard, and I feel like if it continues, the ref is going to stand the fighters up. She's got to be a little bit more active. She's got to throw good shots, she's got to posture, and she's got to work on improving her position, or she's going to lose this dominant position, and they're going to stand them back up. And Rachel's going for a triangle. Rachel locks up a great triangle. It's not technical yet, but it is locked up, and she is taking some shots from Devaney Clayton. Devaney Clayton's throwing hand cannons and working to pull her arm out and head out of that triangle, but it looks to me like Rachel Sparling got it really deep. Man, but Devaney Clayton's throwing some hammers from in that triangle. 10 seconds left. Can she finish the triangle? 10 seconds left. Devaney Clayton's holding strong in there. Oh, wow. Excellent job. Devaney Clayton did not give up or tap out, and Rachel Sparling held onto that triangle till the bell rang. Yeah, that shows a really, really high level of thought process, because a lot of lesser fighters, males, would have quit. It's a lot harder to triangle choke a smaller framed person. Their necks are a little smaller, and it's a lot harder to get that triangle on. Whereas for me, it's easy to triangle choke a rhino because my neck's so fat. Good hard right hand by Devaney Clayton, but she's in a tie clinch, taking some knees, and Sparling traps her up on the fence. And I have to admit, this is a great level of technical skill and prowess that both ladies are showing. It looks to me like Sparling's got the advantage in the stand-up. Really good knees from the clinch, really good Muay Thai, and Clayton seems to be the better wrestler. I'd like to also point out of note on Devaney Clayton's card, it says she is much prettier than Kyle Myers, and I, for one, would agree 100%. Right now, there's a lot of clinch fighting, and a lot of fans don't always understand how difficult this type of fighting is. It's exhausting. Taking those body shots, fighting off those takedowns, using that core muscle group to defend and attack can be just grueling for a fighter. And Devaney Clayton, as I thought, reversed the position and got on top of Rachel Sparling. But I'd have gave Sparling the fight up until the round, up until that point. But now Devaney's on top and she's throwing punches. It looks like her corner told her, you got to start throwing punches on top, because she's definitely doing it.
We saw this earlier in round number 1, but you pointed out she was unable to capitalize at all on that takedown.
One of the hardest things to teach grapplers is how to start punching faces when they get on the ground. I'm from the Carlson Gracie background, so it wasn't really an issue. They punched us on the face from the beginning. But I noticed from other schools, that punching part really,
Lost somewhere
freaks guys out. A lot of focus in jiu-jitsu now is on competition style, not on what jiu-jitsu was really built for, to be able to go to battle and win. And, that's what we teach at Gladiators. And I know a lot of these other teams, that's what they teach here, too. We can see it in both these women's fighting styles. Excellent job by Devaney. She passes to half guard. She's using forearms to keep her weight down, keep Rachel on her back, and losing good punches. Now she's walked her all the way up to the fence and lands a hard left hook. Like I said before, these women's fights are much more technical. Devaney Clayton's landing great ground shots. She's not putting a lot of power on him, but what she is doing is being very accurate and very precise with good punching structure and not losing position, which is super important. This is how you stay from getting stood up. You do damage on the ground. Everybody wants to watch a fight. It can be standing or it can be on the feet, but you got to be fighting. And these ladies are. Great shots by Devaney Clayton. Wow, amazing performance by Devaney Clayton. I have to say, she was losing that first minute of the round. She was getting pinned up against the fence, and she was taking some knees. But her grappling struck in. She got a hard takedown. Excellent round for Devaney Clayton. Men have had a lot more time to grow in the sport and develop a prowess and a skill set, but women are moving a lot faster than the men ever did. It took us 15 or 20 years to get where we're at, and it looks to me like women are getting there in a couple years. But let's be honest, women listen better than men anyways. It looks like Devaney Clayton has slowed down, relaxed a little bit. She's landing good leg kicks. She's actually landing some great strikes. Whereas earlier in the fight, I kind of thought Rachel Sparling was the stand-up striker. Devaney just lands a hard overhand and a leg kick and then cuts the corner off the fence. Another leg kick. I'll tell you what, I would be interested to see how many fights of Devaney Clayton's this is, because she looks like a seasoned pro here. Excellent footwork, good movement. Mentally, she's in the game. Rachel Sparling grabs the head, and Devaney gets a body lock. Let's see what happens from here. It looks to me like Rachel Sparling wants to go for a guillotine or clenched knees. And Devaney Clayton is starting to work herself out of there. Nice Osotogari takedown by Devaney Clayton. Rachel Sparling looks to be trying to go for a guillotine, but Clayton escapes. Great round. Great match so far. It looked like for a second the tables were turning in Sparling's direction. But Clayton got an excellent Osotogari takedown, and now she's in the guard with her hands tight behind her back. Like we said before, she's got to start striking if she wants to stay here. And it looks like Rachel's going for that triangle again. Same triangle. This time she's locked it up, and they're in the middle of the ring. Looks like she got her arm out of there, and she's no longer in that triangle. Rachel Sparling's going for a Kimura from her guard on the left arm of Rachel Sparling. And it looks to me like if it doesn't work, she's going to convert that to a triangle. But Devaney Clayton's doing a good job defending, but it looks like that triangle just got locked up. It's locked up pretty deep now. It's pretty deep now, and she's under the leg. Switch it to an armbar. A hard armbar. 10 seconds. She loses the armbar. Unbelievable job. Great fight. Great action. It looked like Devaney Clayton was finished at the end. She escaped the triangle and escaped the armbar. Great performance for both girls. Rachel Sparling put up an excellent performance from her back. I don't think it was enough to win. It's hard to win fights on your back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecards are in. We have a unanimous decision for your winner. Out of the blue corner, Devaney